Our party doesn't have a brand problem. Our party has a problem with feckless leaders who are ashamed of you and ashamed of our conservative principles.
When Dave Williams was elected chair of the Colorado GOP in March, he made it pretty clear he's not afraid to share his views.
I don't think anyone wants to see an angry state party in Colorado.
Kristi Burton Brown had Williams' job before he did. She opted not to seek another term as state GOP chair after Republicans struggled statewide in the November election.
There's no question he and I run the party very differently, even though I would say we're equally conservative.
So the party elected a new leader in March, one they hoped would help boost candidates, not bring them down. Now they're getting statements like this about their longest tenured member of Congress. Colorado Republicans are fed up with say-anything politicians like Doug Lamborn, who say one thing to gain power, but do the opposite when they think no one is paying attention. Mind you, Lamborn beat Williams pretty soundly last summer in a primary challenge for his U.S. House seat.
I think defending conservative principles isn't about being angry and cussing people out, like has also been done in the last few months publicly.
Still, Burton Brown is careful not to criticize Williams too heavily, saying she understands the role of a former chair versus the current one.
I certainly don't believe that the head of the party should ever be attacking members of their own party.
Monument Mayor Mitch LaKind is another Republican who hasn't liked what he's been seeing. He's joining others questioning a recent deal the party struck with the Libertarian Party. It states that a Libertarian won't run a candidate against a GOP hopeful so long as the Libertarians view that GOP candidate as, quote, pro-liberty.
They shouldn't get a say over who our candidates are.
But ultimately, it's the in-party fighting that's got fellow Republicans shaking their heads.
Stick to the role, Dave. Get GOP members elected. That's what you were elected to do.
Burton Brown believes that libertarian deal has no teeth to it. We did reach out to Congressman Doug Lamborn for comment on those comments from Dave Williams. We did not hear back. We did, however, reach out to Williams as well, who declined to comment, telling me in a text, quote, "Not interested, Spencer, given your biased reporting and snide remarks on social media against me and the party." Reporting live in Colorado Springs, I'm Spencer Soisher for KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, Spencer, thanks.